Welcome to partialarc.com. Don't do that.
You find yourself in a tavern.
Yo, we should have checked for traps.
I knew he forgot something.
I think I can reason with him.
You killed his father.
Can I have sex with it?
You could certainly try.
I'm gonna touch a sword.
Don't touch the sword!
The child is evil, right?
Obviously.
I could cast Fireball.
Always cast fireball.
All right, roll for it. Welcome to Friday Night Quests. I'm your host and DM, Jay Jones. We're back with the fourth and final part of our adventure with Todd G, Levin, and the end of our holiday special. We won't make you wait any longer to unwrap this final gift. Let's get to the game. Previously on Friday Night Quests, after speaking with the Black Dragon Umbernacht, Princes Horace and Darnsin discovered their mother, Gendercross, was alive and well. But with their father about to wed a gold dragon, our heroes rush home, fearing that something sinister may be about to befall the Kemp family. The golden dragon is here.
Yes.
All right.
The wedding is today.
Her name is Ravain.
Ravain.
That's correct.
That's... I don't recognize
The
that name.
reception's at 5 o'clock, 5:30. We weren't sure exactly.
How strange is it that you don't recognize that name? Is it...
Very. I'm sorry, there aren't many gold dragons, especially around here. They're just not falling out of the woods. We tend to know one another. I know most silver dragons, especially in this region. Golden dragons? Even rarer.
And it's even stranger that he somehow encountered her very shortly after you two broke up, and then is getting married to her this quickly. I mean, the other thing that we were told by him... I'm sorry, we haven't really officially met. I'm Sweeney.
Yes, what is your name?
Sweeney. Nice to meet you.
She's turned at this point back into her human form.
I prestidigitate the vomit off of my body. I'm not much cleaner, but I'm cleaner.
Are you still wearing the black?
Oh, yeah, I'm going to turn it back inside out.
And you're wearing the red?
Back into the red. And he said that that for the family, this was the best thing. Basically, we were told that the family's been in trouble for a long time. I can't imagine why you guys inviting black dragons to dinner and all that jazz. I don't know, whatever, your problems. But that somehow marrying the gold dragon was going to save the family. I believe that's what he said last night. I drank.
Well, I'm not entirely sure about that. That's very strange to say.
Agreed.
I thought I left Marcus... I thought I left him in at least decent financial state. Look, a gold dragon, yes, is perceived as a great honor to have in one's household. I can understand the benefit of that, but I'm surprised that he moved so quickly.
Is the family still having trouble?
Look, we haven't... She looks to Horace and Darnsin. Maybe you could speak to your friends about that. I don't really know who you are, and I'm glad you're here to help, but I think that should be conversation for another time.
So what sort of trouble had the family been having before you moved into the relationship?
All right,
from
Sweeney.
Izzy. All right, Sweeney.
She gives you
Izzy
kind of like a
pushes
cold
over.
stare, just like, I'm not going to talk to you
Let's
anymore.
not piss off the dragon. Okay?
Goosebumps,
Let's,
jeez.
yeah, let's go.
A
Sweetie,
very
it's-
cold stare.
Yeah.
very, very personal questions. But Mother, how easy is it for a dragon to disguise itself as maybe another dragon? Perhaps a dragon of a color of some kind disguising himself or herself as
it would take
metal?
a very powerful dragon to do something like that. It's very strange to think that a dragon would change its color. Usually dragons are very proud of the color that they are.
It's also more than just color. It's the shape of their body, and
Yes.
it's a real shapeshift.
Some dragons can take physical human form, but changing from a dragon to another dragon, that's something altogether. That's darker magic. I've never really encountered something like that before.
Well, we haven't exactly seen Ravain as a golden dragon, have
No,
we?
we have, I thought when she
No.
entered
You
the
did.
hall.
You did see her as when she stepped into the room a golden dragon in
Very-
full golden dragon form, and
Oh.
then change into a
Sorry,
human form.
I was in the middle
No,
of
no,
my
no.
toast. I have
No,
forgotten.
very pointedly, she entered as a dragon, very deliberately so.
Now, you believe that this has something to do with Umbernacht's blood as well.
It's too many coincidences that an assassin with a scroll indicating Umbernacht's blood attacks the same night as this wedding, or the night before the wedding.
And who else did the assassins target?
No,
Nobody
just him.
else. Just
What?
Someone broke in through
Just
Faithak's
me.
window, but that was in the moment
Just
of
me, Mother.
panic.
Is this because of your business with the cows?
Cows?
Oh no,
the cow sovereignty?
I didn't mention this. We've left so suddenly, but I've been keeping up on your
You have,
your work.
Mother?
I've been keeping an interest as of late into what the Kemps have been up to, and
Aw.
I wanted to say that
Did
I
you hear
sometimes
about
reach
that
out.
time he almost died? Minotaur skeletons?
What? No,
Yeah.
is that recent?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, that was very recent.
Very recent, right before we
Yes,
got
Horace,
I-
have you been putting yourself into such dangers?
I
all the
defeated
time.
them all myself, Mother, and
Well, no.
I...
You were asleep.
Quiet, you.
Yeah, you were drunk for most of that day.
I left because Father wouldn't allow me to be the prince that I wanted to be. He told me that it wasn't until I had my own kingdom that I'd be accepted as a true Kemp. And so I left for my own kingdom. And I know you didn't have anything to do with that, but Father was never kind to me, and I don't think he's ever been very kind to many of the Kemps. But he was my father. And he was right. I didn't deserve to be an heir to anything had I not earned it. And I believe in myself. And so I wasn't going to return until I'd proven myself. But Father called me. I thought it was an emergency, but it turns out to be a wedding with this gold dragon.
Well, we'll get to the bottom of that.
Speaking of the bottom of things, should we maybe introduce you to the assassin himself, Mother?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Oh, interesting.
We came back for a reason.
Yeah.
Expediency.
Well, I thought Sweeney might have been right that we
We were
supposed
called
to be out of
away,
the
yeah.
castle.
Sent away.
Yeah.
Yeah. We should go in the castle. I think we're still standing outside, right?
Izzy,
Yeah, we are.
You're so full of good ideas.
Yeah. Let's bang the door down.
In fact, let's make sure everyone knows that we are back and that I'm so sorry.
Gendicross.
Gendicross.
it's
is-
Gendercross.
Yes, everyone's been calling you Jenny, and I don't know.
Or your sovereign Gendercross is also fine.
Well, I mean, you're not still with him, so maybe it's not.
Sweeney?
I'm going to call some lightning.
What?
You want me to start a
No, I was
thunderstorm?
just gonna
Oh.
shout
Oh, okay.
with my voice.
Oh, okay.
So,
So-
you guys go in the front door.
Kick in
Yeah.
the front door. Gendicross is in the house.
Bobbins runs up. Hello. Oh, Sovereign, you're back. Well, I mean, Gendercross, you're back. It's great to see you here. And oh, good, you're all back. Excellent. Did you deal with the dragon problem?
We are working on the dragon problem.
Okay,
If you
excellent.
know what I mean. You don't. You weren't with us. Bye.
Where are you going?
No, you are. Leave.
No, I don't report to you. Thank you very much.
Bobbins.
Is he
Prince,
small
Is
enough
there
to,
any
like,
problems in the
drop
castle right
kick?
now?
I'm sorry.
Is there any problems in the castle right
No,
now?
we're trying to make sure the cake is all set and ready to go for the wedding, but nothing out of the ordinary.
What kind of cake is that?
I'm sorry.
What kind of cake is it?
Izzy, that's not important.
No, it is. It is important.
It's I don't
You
know.
don't know?
It's
It's a lie, isn't it?
no. It's
Is the cake a lie?
No, the cake is not a lie, but vanilla, coconut, something like that. I'm
Yes.
not the baker, so
So-
I don't typically work with it.
So important, Bobbins.
Ugh, I hate
now
coconut.
let's go down. Let's go down to the assassin, and we're gonna get to the bottom of this. So we'll take Mom down to the.
So you guys head down to the dungeon.
Yeah.
The bronze keepers are kind of all speaking to one another, looking at the others as Gendercross comes with you.
Mm-hmm.
Would you allow me a few minutes with the assassin?
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
literally no problem with that.
Go for it.
Okay. So Gendercross.
Oh, we should listen to what she says to him.
Well, maybe if you had an eyeball that floated.
Well, I didn't take that spell today. I didn't prepare that spell at all.
We could all
So
stack up on one another and put our ears against the door.
Sweeney literally said, "I'll never need a floating eyeball that spies on."
well, yes, I did say that out of character when we were picking out what spells I take at 7th level. Yes, that is a thing. I also did not take greater invisibility. Two things that would have been handy here. Let's not live in the what could have been,
all right,
Horace.
So you see Gendercross step into the cell with the assassin. The assassin is kind of looking at her like, oh, who is this person?
And Jendi wanted to be alone.
Yes.
Like wants us to leave.
Well,
Yeah.
you can join if you want, but she said, let me speak to him privately.
Oh, okay. So we stepped out of the room.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is there like a slot in the door so we can like listen? Like,
You can if you want to look through the slot.
yeah, I'm gonna look.
You
through.
can barely see, but you see like her silver dress start to billow, and you hear like loud like cracks and sounds like something heavy has fallen into that room, and you hear like
small
what is a
room.
loud bellowing roar of a dragon, And then the door opens and Gendacross walks out. You see the assassin is just, his eyes are wide, and it looks like he's basically peed himself. He doesn't seem to know who hired him, but he doesn't believe it was the Black Dragon. He took the payment as normal, but he believes that the person that hired him was, well, unknown. I don't think he knows anything else. He seems quite frightened, though, so I think we should leave him to his own time.
Good job, Mom. You fared much better than we did with that guy.
Oh, just a little bit of pressure in the
Should
right
we
places.
go see our father?
I would rather... Look, I left your father, so...
But, Mom, don't you think it's a little suspicious that this Ravain shows up right when you leave?
What if he's been charmed or bewitched?
Yeah.
It just doesn't seem right.
I think we should investigate. At least you should maybe see Marcus in the condition that he's in and maybe meet Ravain. Maybe you'd be able to tell us something.
All right. Okay. Yes, that's fine. So you guys move up to the main area, and I guess you would go to the Great Hall, which is typically where... So you enter in, there people are dressing, getting the festivities ready, setting up the tables and things like that. Bronze guardsmen are lined everywhere now, it looks like, because of the attempted assassination. There's been more guards at stations. You don't see Ravain in there, but you do see Marcus walking back and forth, checking on a few things, making sure that everything's set. He's in his royal armor like he was last night, but with a few more adornments, like some fine flowers here and there, and some nice cloth and silk about. But he catches all of you. Boys, what are you,
And girl.
and
Two girls.
Yeah.
Three,
Yeah.
Elaine.
Yeah.
he catches Gendacross. What's happening? What are you doing here?
If I might, please just do my best to explain what's happened so far. See, when Gendacross gave her heart to you, realized she could not have you, for when you die, she will merely mourn and live on for centuries. So she left you, but conveniently for you, you found a gold dragon, someone to marry, join the family, and save the family. But King Horace Kemp, true lord and savior and 5-time bakery award-winning thing, you made one fatal mistake. You set your wedding day for Bahamutmas. That means that every year you will get less presents than you could have. You fool, you could have set your day on a separate time and gotten an anniversary present any other day of the year, but now your anniversary presents will be mixed in with your Bahamut presents, and I believe we've caught you making the worst mistake
Gendacross
of your
pushes
life.
past you, and
Horace, would you mind not
is the-
letting your man speak ever again? I'm usually a very nice person, but I cannot stand this person any longer. He gets in the middle of our personal affairs and ruins everything.
I believe the question he's trying to ask is, who the hell is Ravain?
Oh yeah, that.
Yeah, Dad.
All right, I believe you've got me at a bit of a disadvantage. I need a few minutes. Guys, this is not the day to do this. You left me, all right? You left me here, and I had to do something. I met Ravain, and that's it. I'm not talking about this anymore. This is done.
Dad, don't you think it's a little suspicious that a gold...
That I could find love, son? That I could possibly find someone who would care about me more? Again? After this person left me here?
Well, dragons are rare, Dad, and love is even rarer. So she shows up at the most convenient time when the family's doing so well, unlike Mom, who showed up when our family was in dire straits, pulled everything to the right, made it work. Who's this Ravain coming in when we do we need her? Do we need a gold dragon?
You can see Marcus he feels pretty upset by all of this, and
I would actually like to take this minute and cast Detect Magic and see if there's some sort of enchantment on him. And it's anything within 30 feet of me. I'm within 30 feet of him, whether he wants me to be or not. I'm guessing not. So I just mutter under my breath Prairie Incantorum. And I want to see if I detect any magic on him.
so you cast Detect Magic, and it makes anything that glows
To me. It doesn't. It's not something that
That everybody
highlights it
sees,
for everybody.
yeah.
It's just what I see.
and it's anything magical in what, a 30-foot radius?
Yeah.
Okay, so as you cast Detect Magic, you see almost the entire area around you. You, Horace, Darnsin, Izzy, everybody, even Marcus, seem to glow. Jenna Cross, you see some magic glowing off her. She's a magical metallic dragon.
Magic, yeah.
But you see all of you seem to be glowing.
Including himself?
Including himself.
What?
Like all over you.
What about the hall itself? Kemp
Not the
Estates?
floor, not the floors, but you see Marcus and all of you seem to be. It's not your armor, but it looks like your skin. Your skin, Izzy's skin, Darnsin's skin, and Horace's as well.
Would Sweeney know what that means?
You would know that basically what is glowing. It doesn't look like it's coming out of you. It looks like something has been on your skin,
Like a topical cream.
like a cream, like a cream, like a ointment, like an oil, like something.
And I can learn at School of Magic, if any.
You know it's School of Magic.
Yeah, so if it's evocation or necromancy or conjuration.
This would be an illusionary type of magic. This would be one that dulls your senses, basically. So the senses on you, you can tell by this, is meant to affect your sense. Would it be, you would know the exact sense that it's supposed to affect?
No, I wouldn't.
Okay. You know that it will dull one of your senses, that all of you are affected by this. And that based on how much it's been lathered onto you, you know that this was put on you recently.
So far, Sweeney's the only person that
I'm the only one who
this,
knows
right?
this, yeah. Okay.
You're going to share with the group?
Well, he was in the middle of a sentence, so I'll actually let Marcus continue. Because this is all, I'm realizing this while he's talking.
This is my time to find some kind of happiness again. Just let me have this. You left me, and boys, it's great to see you again. But you've been all over Ravane about this. And I just want to have something for me lately go in the right direction. We're back on our feet. I've met a gold dragon. It could be Providence. It could be destiny. I don't know.
Could we talk to her real quick?
To Ravane?
Yeah.
Yeah, where is she?
Of course. I'll let the people storming in here asking about my soon-to-be wife. Please, go talk to her, of course.
Great.
She's getting ready
Well, thank you.
for the
Dad.
wedding that
that's-
we're going to have.
Yay.
I just need...
I detect a level of sarcasm in our fair father. Is that correct?
That would be correct, Darnsin. You've always been so smart.
Marcus, Father, we're sorry. We sympathize. We empathize with your position. And even though both Horace and I are sort of... this is all new to us, and we're probably sensitive about this.
I'm literally a virgin, Father.
Yes, I know, son. Gender cross like, son, I thought what was the one girl you were dating for a while?
Oh, right. Yes, my ex-girlfriend / boyfriend. She was a changeling. Cheated on me. Didn't work out.
Oh, okay. Well, that's interesting.
I would love to hear that story. But I'm currently in the middle of detecting magic, which is only going to last for another 10 minutes, and I'm noticing that all of us are bewitched in some way. Our senses are being dulled. I don't know how or why. Would love to get her within 30 feet of me within the next 10 minutes so I can just learn a little bit more about that. If anyone else knows the spell detect
Are you
magic...
saying this out loud
Yes.
to Marcus?
Out loud to the whole group.
Father, I don't care your wishes. I have to know that my family's safe. And I'm going to pull out my sword and go, we're going to go see Ravane.
Son, I'm gonna have to stop you right there.
Brother?
The bronze keepers, you see them like pull their spears and they start to move in.
We don't need to pull weapons. I just need to be within the room with her. That's all I need.
I could also dispel magic right now.
Do that, please.
All right, here we go. Woo!
That is going to end my detect magic, but it's also going to end the
She does
magic.
a rock-
What does
Rock and
dispel
roll.
magic do?
Whoa! Choose any creature, object, or magical effect within range. 120 feet. It's basically the entire room.
Yeah.
So whatever spell it is, if it's...
So if there's a spell affecting anything in this radius,
Whatever-
any spells are just
No.
removed.
Only if it's in the third level or below.
Third level or below.
So,
Okay.
is it? I don't know.
Well, certainly his spell is.
Yeah, mine dissipates.
Detect
Yeah.
magic is gone.
Yeah.
So you do the spell.
So we do the dispel magic. Is the magic off of us?
So as you cast this dispel magic, you wait for a moment to see if anything's different. Marcus is kind of rolling his eyes, and then he stops for a second and sniffs the air. Is there garbage in here? Did somebody leave some open garbage? And you all start to smell rotting fish, rotting vegetables, foul water, but like remnants of it. Like you could have smelled little bits of it here and there. Like it's not in the room. It's not like when you were in the cavern, but you smell a hint of it. Like someone left an open garbage can in here. It wasn't there before.
Mother, is that the smell of Umbernacht?
Is Umbernacht back?
This does smell like Umbernacht, but is he here?
No, he left.
He wasn't inside. You didn't let him in here, did you?
No, he left.
No,
He didn't wanna come in
inside.
He was afraid of the gold dragon.
This is very strange.
Yes.
I'll get Bobbins in here to clean this up. Look, let's discuss this after the wedding. All right, I've got to go get ready.
Why would you think this could wait until after the wedding? What would compel you to
Yeah.
think that? You were bewitched. There is a spell. I do apologize, Darnsin. I know you hate me, but there is
That's
a
fine.
spell on all of us. We were affected by something that,
We don't know if we're still affected by
well,
something.
we're not. But clearly we were bewitched in some way to hide the smell. We have to find the source of the smell. That is not something that can wait until after the wedding.
Marcus, this idiot speaks the truth. Let me speak to Ravain. One-on-one, dragon on dragon.
Yeah.
And, well, as a fellow metallic dragon of this land, if
Me and my
she's
brother
going
high
to
five.
share it with us, it is only customary that I greet her and honorably accept her into this domain.
Yeah, Dad.
I know you can't look at the bride before the wedding, but your ex-wife can. That's fine. Something
Actually a
old,
very good point.
something old, something new.
Listen,
Something barred,
as long
something
as it's
stabby.
not these idiots. Jendi, look, if you speak to her, that's fine. I don't need to get involved with this. I'm gonna go get ready. Men, keep these idiots away from Ravain. And he walks off and goes to his room.
I'll sheathe my sword.
So you see Gendicroz step off to the right wing to go speak to Ravain. What do you guys do at this time? The Bronze Keepers are still in the room. Some of the gnomes who've been watching this not altercation, but I guess this very intense
altercation.
very intense discussion. Some of them are like they've been in the room for a while, like placing the same fork and plate in the same place, like lingering too long, and now they're still cleaning up as they can see it's kind of dying down.
So Jendai went off to go talk to
Ravain.
Can we follow her, but like sneakily, you know, not
could
being
do
You
a
can stealth if you'd
yeah.
like.
Stealth it?
So roll for stealth if you guys would like to.
That's bad.
I mean,
can
are
only
we being watched
3.
by a bunch of bronze guards?
Yeah, Bronze Keepers are keeping an eye on you.
Because I know, well, I don't know if I know them particularly. I don't think Horace would actually, he has face blindness. So I would probably go like, it's fine, I'm not going to threaten Ravain. I just was passionate. All Kemps get passionate.
Yeah, try to persuade if you like. To leave the room and let them do.
Yeah, to like kind of leave us alone. Oh, that's a 10.
You as you start to move towards the right, you see a few Bronze Keepers move with you as well, kind of towards the door. There's more than one way into the different wings. It's a giant estate. So if you guys want to back out of the Great Hall and try to go around a different way, you can.
Okay.
Let's go that way.
Yeah, let's go that way.
We should investigate the smell as well, right?
Actually,
Yeah, is there a way to follow the smell?
You can roll perception and you can kind of get an idea of
Is
where
that all of us?
Yeah, you can all roll.
I also have another suggestion.
Nice.
Oh, what's your suggestion?
23 perception.
23 perception. Okay. So you can tell
I got a 20 as well. So
you're in tune with animals, so you have a higher sense of smell anyway. So you sniff the air, and as you move about the room, you realize that some of the Bronze Keepers are moving with you because as you're following the scent, you see it's taking you closer to the right side of the room where you just saw Gendicroz walk down to where Ravain is.
Oh, it's coming from this area, you guys, down here. This corridor where Jendai just went down.
Really?
Yeah, it's definitely in this area, this vicinity.
Beefak can turn into a blue owl. Is this what I'm led to believe?
He can.
He was.
He's a
that's
druid.
Yeah.
Is it possible to have him turn into a blue owl without the bronze guard seeing him and then have him go hang in a high tower window by chance?
Darnsin, unfortunately, they're still on horses on their way
Yeah,
back.
they're still on the way back. You guys took Dragon. It took a
That's
few
correct.
hours. You guys are ahead of Iara and Bethak.
Right.
But you can turn into a frog.
I can.
Throw you towards something.
Yeah, let's do that.
He throws too hard. That's
Why don't we-
Izzy will smash back into regular form.
also, why don't we talk about this outside?
Oh,
So we
the bronze guards are like sitting there.
Bronze guards are like, frog, look out for frog, look out for
Look,
owl.
guys, you do you. We're just gonna go we know when it's inappropriate for us to still be here, and we're in the way of the help. So let's go.
Yeah.
So you guys back out of the Great Hall.
Yeah, we got out of the Great Hall to the like tree. To the
So you guys are in the foyer with the giant tree and the canaries and things like that.
Yeah.
So what do you guys do?
You're gonna throw me.
So what's the smallest thing you can be?
Let's see here.
And
Egan is a frog.
where in the castle is Ravain's room?
She's in the back right wing. It's behind the Great Hall, so you guys could take some side corners past like the chef's area where they're baking the food. You could cut through the kitchen.
I can go say hi to Togar.
Yeah, Togar's in there.
Oh, maybe Togar will let us move through the kitchen without telling
Yeah.
anybody.
Sure.
Yeah, let's
do
go
that.
talk to him.
Darnsin, I sent a chef to the Kemp estates.
Oh, we received him.
Yeah,
he's a
Togar.
quite capable man,
You met
Togar is.
him.
Oh, of course.
Oh, amazing.
He makes a mean pepper steak.
Yeah, that's absolutely his specialty. Let's
Yeah.
go. Let's go talk to Togar.
So you guys enter into the kitchen. You see some elves. You see some dwarves working over the stoves, but you see a giant, massive minotaur cooking and working one of the stations.
Togar.
Oh, Horace, it's great to see you again.
Absolutely great to see you too,
What are we,
Togar.
chopped liver?
I know, right?
Oh, I'm sorry. It's Sweeney, right? Sweeney, Izzy.
Yay.
I'm sorry. Horace got
Darn.
me this job, so I've been
You know
meaning
Darn.
to say thank you. Oh,
Darnsin.
Darnsin, yeah, you love that pepper steak, Darnsin.
Oh, I sure do. Did you just call my brother Hori?
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay.
Thank you for protecting me.
Oh, just checking.
That's
But,
very-
It's a
what
new
can
nickname
I-
I want to be abreast.
Oh, what can I do for you?
So I have a sensitive issue.
Yeah, what is it?
I need.
It's not about the pepper steak, is it?
no
Okay,
complaints.
okay.
No complaints with the pepper steak.
Right.
It's actually a little like the pepper steak.
Oh,
You know how your pepper steak is so good that to even talk about it is to sully the truth of it.
I know exactly what you mean.
So I'm going to need you to do that for us. I'm going to need you to think of us like your pepper steak and not talk about us and keep it a secret because it's beautiful.
I think I understand
That was
what you're saying.
That was the most roundabout.
So to be clear, you just want me to not say that you guys came through the kitchen?
Absolutely.
Okay, you got me this job. I can totally do
Okay, all right. Let's go, guys. Let's move through the kitchen.
that. Do, just over here, flipping stuff. I've never done this kind of stuff before.
You're doing great.
So you guys make your way through the kitchen while Togar starts flipping and dropping pans and making kind of a ruckus.
Also,
and
people look the other way.
so people look, so they don't really notice two princes
A Minotaur's diversion.
and a man wearing one of the more evil chromatic colors and Izzy walking through.
Drow.
Yeah, and a drow. Yeah, basically all of you.
Half drow here. Hello.
All of you are very memorable, basically,
true.
to the, people. If anybody's seen Downton Abbey, those people are going to be talking. So
Oh, those little gnomes were watching the fuck out of that thing we were talking
They
about
were.
with Marcus.
they were.
Yeah.
There's going to be a lot of backroom talk about that. So you guys make your way through the kitchen. So I'd like you guys to stealth, because at this point I imagine you're looking to sneak around the corners.
Okay.
Oh my god.
You have disadvantage, remember.
Yeah, with my armor.
I got
Yeah.
the same.
Oh,
toy.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
If I rolled a 1, did I blow it?
Oh, yeah. That's 2 failures for us.
Yep. Did you roll a 1?
Yeah.
Ooh, good. Horace, what'd you do?
But I
Let's see.
definitely do -1.
14.
14. What did you get, Darnsin?
9.
And 11.
Okay. So unfortunately, with a double fail, you guys triple fail basically with Darnsin, and so you guys knock out of the back room of the kitchen and make a loud thud. One of the bronze guards step around the corner and see all of you. What are you guys doing back here?
Can you charm person?
Sneaking.
Can you charm person real quick?
Sneaking?
Yeah, charm person.
That's what you say. So you extend your hand at him.
I extend my hand and I say charm person.
So what's the save I have to make?
Wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Charm this mother forgiver.
He only gets a 5.
Haha, 15.
So he
low.
fails.
Charmed. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad we ran into you. We were just trying to get back to our room.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's not, it's not this way. I can take you, it's just around this corner. I can escort you guys if you like.
Our rooms were moved.
Yeah, which
What?
made it so confusing.
Well, you remember the assassination attempt last night.
Oh, yeah, I do.
It's
yeah.
not
Yeah.
safe to still sleep there.
I don't really feel safe in that area.
Oh.
Would you? right?
No, I guess I wouldn't know.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
Jeez. And he's kind of scratching his bronze helmet.
Oh my gosh, I have an idea. Could you help escort us?
Sure.
We're
Well,
going in this direction, this way.
this is where you've been moved to?
Yeah.
This is back towards the bridal suite.
And where else would be safer?
Yeah. Yeah. It's better to be all, family together. Keep the family together so we're all safe. There's safety in numbers,
Guard,
is what I'm
I feel
saying.
like I was told something about the bridal suite. And
Guard, last night 3 assassins tried to take my life.
You were the one.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I can take you back there. Sure. If
Hey. You're a good guard.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're the best.
What's your name?
My name is Clark.
Clark. Thank you. Just thank you.
Thank you for the thanks.
Thank you.
So I'll take you to the room now.
Great.
As we walk, I want to be like, hey, Clark, you mentioned something about the bridal suite. What was that you were starting to say?
Someone said something about keep people out of this area. They'd passed out the note around earlier that there's some
Good.
people walking that shouldn't be allowed back here.
Good. I want to make sure that message got to you. We need to keep us safe.
Yeah.
And make sure that no one who's not allowed
Is
here.
that what it was about?
Yeah.
That's
It's about-
exactly what it was.
Oh, that's
And
interesting.
Clark, I this may be disconcerting, but assassins are wily types.
Yep.
Really?
Wily. And just like a pepper steak, they can slip right under the radar and surprise you.
Persuasion.
What they're
A
saying-
reference he definitely knows.
Of
radars.
Come
Radars.
on.
I learned
Yeah, it's a
radars.
persuasion.
I learned radars from Wizards. Oh shit. 6. I got a 6.
So you're not the one that charmed him. So
No.
he kind of.
I'm going to just grab Clark and I'll be like, gesture this guy. Glug, 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 glug.
Yes, I've been drinking.
You know how
I
it goes.
apologize, Clark. It's a wedding.
All right. Well, I understand. It is a wedding. So where's the room again that I can drop you off in?
We're just walk us. I think it's right past the bridal suite.
Yes.
So just
Yep.
Okay. He walks past. You see the door to the bridal suite is closed. There are more bronze keepers outside of the door keeping watch.
want to do a perception check as we go past.
Sure.
Sorry, I cut you off. Is there anything else interesting about the bridal suite? There are no rips in the hole, no shouting of dragons.
Nope, no shoutings of dragons.
Perception check then. Could be better. 11.
Levin?
Yeah.
That's my name.
11.
Levin, you don't hear anything.
Okay.
Could I do a perception
You
check?
perceive
You
me.
could.
It's because I'm right next to you.
Yeah.
Nope. It's 11 as well. Twin.
Would any of you else like to roll perception? Horace, would you like to?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like Mother's in danger, so I...
Oh, that was a natural,
Natural
20.
20.
Okay, well, I mean, I don't know, intention? Well, wait, do we want to
Yeah.
keep it?
We want to, but I don't think we can,
Okay.
honestly.
All right,
the
here's
box.
my actual roll.
Oh.
That's a 19. Plus, 20, yeah.
Okay. So you, so 20. So as you pass the door, you don't hear anything.
Okay.
You don't even hear any talking.
Uh-oh. I'm going to...
All right, so the room is right around here, or?
I think Horace wanted to check in and...
Clark, do you recognize these men? Are you sure these are your men?
I'm sorry?
These assassins are wily. Are you sure these men can be trusted?
These are all bronze keepers here.
Yes, the armor. But do you know these men? Can you be sure that these are the men? Are you sure you're safe here?
You're not the one that charmed him. So
No,
you have
I'm
to roll
not.
a persuasion check.
Actually, I mean, even Izzy would have to roll too. It just you have an advantage. I feel like this is also deception.
Mine's also a very easier quest.
Yeah, I would say
Horace wants to just go give his love and his, have a little chat with his new stepmom before the wedding and get to know each other better since he just arrived here.
Well, I don't know anything about those bridal. Is that a thing
No,
that
it's
you
fine.
do before?
It's just the groom can't see her before.
okay,
so if
yeah.
other family members
I'm
are
actually.
fine.
I don't know if you can tell. I'm a single guy. I'm always looking though.
Oh, really?
Clark,
Anyways,
it's a tradition that well-wishers can come meet the bride-to-be
Of course.
before the wedding.
Oh,
Yeah,
So
That actually is a tradition.
it is.
okay. Well, sure. I guess I'll stand here. Roll a persuasion. You have advantage.
17.
That's good enough.
Woohoo!
Yeah. That sounds good to me. So you can head right in there, and I'll just lead you to the room around here again. I think this is like a closet back here. You said your room has been moved over here.
Closet's one of the safest places against assassins.
All right. So he lets Horace go.
Just Horace, or did Darnsin want to go in as well?
Do you want to go in as well, Darnsin?
Yeah, all right.
So Darnsin and Horace, you approach the door. The two bronze keepers outside quickly sheath their spears in front of you. I'm sorry, you're not going to be allowed in here.
That voice.
Did
What?
Jendi go in there?
I'm sorry?
Gendacross? Queen Gendacross? The sovereign?
I haven't seen any dragons back here.
That same
I'm
accent.
going to look and see if he has one arm.
He does have two arms.
Okay.
Sometimes people just have accents.
Some people just have
all
regional
assassins
accents.
have the same accent, though?
All right,
Guard,
all right,
guard.
all right.
What is your name?
My name?
Yes.
My name's none of your business.
Hmm.
I believe I got word from one of my men earlier that you were starting trouble for the new and soon-to-be queen. Is that what you're here to do? Start trouble?
You're speaking to a prince.
Yeah.
Guard.
I've been ordered by
two
a
princes,
king.
by the two princes, which is how the Spin Doctor song was created, but nobody.
I don't know about these strange traditions and these strange songs you sing, but I've been ordered by a king, you see, princes, to not let anyone into this bridal chamber, specifically that look just like you men.
I'm gonna try to intimidate him by saying, my dad will listen to me when I say a guard treated me like a peasant today. Do you want me to make your life hard for you?
So roll for an intimidation.
That's a 12.
Not high enough. He still, again, clanks the spears together. You're going to have to move on.
Velvet League Huddle.
All right.
Velvet League Huddle.
You're doing a good job. Walk away.
I have an idea.
What's up?
Okay. There's gotta be a window into this bridal suite.
What?
somehow.
Sorry?
There's gotta be a window into this bridal suite somehow, right?
Sure.
You know this part of the
Oh,
castle?
you want a frog throw?
Either we can frog throw in here, bypass this Yabo, because clearly something's
That's racist.
up. Is Yabo?
Is that a
No.
Darnsin, what are you doing at
I don't
this
know.
time?
I don't know.
I feel like he's in the
I didn't
huddle.
do that.
You're in the huddle? Okay.
Or
What?
Johnson, I didn't invite you to this huddle.
I'd like to
Just
see
kidding,
what
yes.
the face of the man that we're speaking of looks like.
yank his mask off.
That mask of yours, how expensive is it?
Well, I believe it's priceless for the duty that I uphold.
He doesn't know.
So you wouldn't trade it this pouch of gold or anything for it, would you?
Well, I you want to look at the mask for a pouch of gold.
Ah, sure, why not? I've got tons of it.
Well, all right. So he takes the mask off and he hands it to you.
Does he look like the same person that we have in the dungeon?
He doesn't look like the same person. He looks like a regular guard.
So
You
no,
just say it looks
none
like
of the similar features.
none of
or
the similar
anything.
features. I mean, he looks like a man in his mid to late 30s. He looks a similar age, but he's not the same.
Is there any charm spell or whatever? Not charms, but like magic we can detect on this guy?
Yes, there is. I can do detect magic again. I just do that, and I'm within 30 feet of the guy, so is the magic.
You detect magic on him?
Yeah.
You do detect magic
Is
on
it
this
the
man.
can I tell is it the same kind of magic?
No.
Okay.
Ugh.
I'm gonna lean to Izzy. Can you dispel magic again? Because this guy's got some magic on him.
It's got all magic all up on him in
He's
him.
got some magic on him.
Can do. Dispel magic.
So you use dispel magic?
Yes.
Okay. As you dispel magic, you see his face shift and change into a blank white face. You see a white face with dark eyes, and you know, well, actually, I'd like each of you to roll Arcana?
Arcana or history?
Actually, Horace does not need to roll for this.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Darnsin does not need to roll for this. You two need to roll for this, though.
Is it history?
History or Arcana? I'll let you roll.
17.
20 total.
Okay.
Arcana.
That's good enough. So as this guard's face shifts and changes and returns to what looks like a blank white face with two black eyes, you all know that this is a doppelganger. You know that these...
Are you kidding me?
These are doppelgangers.
My sword is singing.
So do you guys unsheath your weapons?
I think we're gonna roll for initiative.
Yeah.
Because Mercy was known for killing a famous doppelganger.
Oh, that's right.
A detail I pulled out of nowhere.
You did. You did not know this before the adventure.
I did not.
So it knows doppelgangers?
It knows.
It killed a doppelganger assassin.
It
at
can
some
warn.
point.
It can warn me. It whispers warnings to me. That's all.
Oh, it whispers warnings.
Well, it gives him a bonus to his initiative, technically speaking. But yeah,
Okay.
he has a sword that basically whispers.
Okay, so
warnings.
we'll give you a bonus, but as you unsheath it, you can see that it is radiating. It is glowing.
It's ready for that doppelganger.
It's whispering quite loudly.
Yeah. Yo, that's a doppelganger.
Dude.
So everybody roll for initiative.
Oh my gosh.
3.
Damn it.
Darnsin,
Got a 4.
Sweeney,
8.
3.
19.
So someone's
Horace,
gonna
you
go.
roll so well.
So are you saying that my ex-girlfriend was a changeling or a doppelganger?
your ex-girlfriend was a half doppelganger.
Okay.
You know,
Right, because changelings were half doppelgangers.
so Darnsin
yeah.
and Horace, you know doppelgangers well because the Darnells are a family of doppelgangers and or half doppelgangers.
Right.
So some side of the family are full doppelgangers, and you know your ex-girlfriend was a half doppelganger. And you know that probably a good amount of the Darnell family are doppelgangers, which is why they are so good at being tomb raiders and thieves, because they can impersonate and get close and then steal from those sites.
Whoa.
Wow.
So,
Well, time to get to the stabby.
This is interesting.
Horace, you see the face immediately, and you are first to act.
How many cards are there?
There are two standing
two.
in front of the door. There's Clark behind you.
Clark
He's charmed.
didn't shift, right?
Clark isn't paying attention. He's still looking at the closet to get you. He didn't notice it. It's only been about a second since this
Did
just
the other
happened.
guard change as well?
Well, he's still wearing a mask.
Yeah, so we can't tell. I'm gonna unsheath my sword and say, "You Darnell piece of trash," and I'm going to slash at him
Okay.
2 times. The first time is a 22.
Okay. So that
Second
hits.
time is a 20.
Okay. So with the 20, as you hit, you would normally hit, but you can see in a quick blink of the moment, the guard raises its shield and parries your other attack, but the other one does get through.
Okay.
So how much damage is that?
12.
You stab and break through his armor. You
Okay.
deal some damage. So you deal 12 damage.
Okay.
So the two of them break their barrier with their spears, obviously. One of them is blocked with their shield. They both turn. One turns to attack you, Darnsin, with its spear twice. What's your AC, actually, Darnsin?
18.
So one of the spears whizzes right by your head and misses you, but the other one does connect and gets you right in the shoulder. You're going to take 11 piercing damage. That same guard's shield is going to come up and try to bash you in the face. Ugh. And that will get you as well, and you'll take 9 bludgeoning damage. So you take a total of 20 damage.
Whoa.
And I'd like you to roll a strength save for me.
14 plus...
Oh yeah, you're gonna be fine.
18.
You're gonna be fine. So he tried to knock you over with his shield, but you get hit in the face, but you hold your footing.
So I just have a spear in my shoulder.
You have a spear in your shoulder,
but
yeah.
I'm okay
But you're
from the
okay.
other guy.
But you took 20 damage. So,
A third of his health.
oof. So, Horace, the same thing's coming at you. 2 spear attacks and then 1 shield. So, what's your AC?
19.
Oh, yeah, that's 1, 2... None of those hit. So, the spears, both of them clink off your armor, and the shield comes up, and you just knock it away with your shield.
Okay.
Sweeney, it's your turn.
So question, Dispel Magic has a range of 120 feet.
Yep.
And it dispels anything under a 3rd level spell. Presumably going into the bridal suite.
Of course.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I was worried about that. That might affect what happens in that room. But I don't know what's going to happen there.
Does it smell really bad?
Oh, it does. It smells real bad in this
Okay.
hallway.
I'm going to cast Slow. I'm going to throw up my middle finger, and the ring full of molasses lights up, basically. And those 2 targets, time alters around them. They both have to make a wisdom saving throw. And they have to beat a 16.
Okay.
Both the doppelgangers. Or they have to get 16. 16
One
is
of
the
them
beat.
gets it.
Okay, so the one who doesn't, his speed is halved. He has a -2 penalty to his AC and his dexterity saving throws, and he can't use reactions. He can also,
that's important.
on his turn, he can use either an action or a bonus action, not both. Regardless of his abilities or magic items, he can't make more than 1 melee or ranged attack during his turn. So he lost multi-attack.
So they can't make more than one.
Well, he
really
can't make
good.
more than
Okay.
one because I only hit one of them with it. That's important. Yeah. If he attempts to cast a spell, I don't think they have spell casting. But if he does, there's rules for that as well.
Okay.
And he makes another wisdom saving throw at the end of his turn. That is unfortunately all I can
Sweeney,
do.
how long does it last?
Up to 1 minute, as long as I keep concentration on it.
Cool.
So
Okay.
I can't do anything else. I'm just going to back up and try to get some more range on him.
Izzy, it's your turn.
I'm going to turn into a giant constrictor snake.
Oh, jeez.
Yes.
Whoa. Awesome.
Yeah. So that happens. And then I'm going to go for the...
Clark is like, oh my god!
giant. Yep. And then I'm going to go for the...
Oh my Bahamutmas! I mean,
The
oh my
guard
Bahamut!
next to Horace.
Bahamutmas.
I'm going to go constricting. I'm going to constrict him.
Are you going for the one that's slowed or the other one?
I'm going to go to the one that's next to Horace.
Okay.
So
Which one did I get, by the way? Which one's slowed?
You got the one that was spearing him.
Darnsin?
That was spearing Darnsin.
Good. That's actually...
I
so
should
that's-
say who when I say him.
Yeah, that's
instead
an
of just
audio
pointing.
medium.
No, I don't think so.
So that's a 17.
That hits.
Woohoo!
Oh boy.
14 bludgeoning damage.
So this is the one against that was that
That was going against Horace,
that
yes.
Horace had already hit basically.
Yeah, target is grappled. Escape DC 16.
So on his turn, he'll have to break out of it.
Yep. And if you don't, then you're
Then
constricted
he's
and you
grappled, yeah.
can't move.
So you basically curled around him in
Yeah.
snake form and just started crushing him
Yeah.
inside his own armor.
Yes.
Gross.
Restrained is the term, yeah.
Gotcha. Darnsin, you're up.
Can I cast one of these branding smite
Yeah.
things? And can it affect something that I do currently?
Yeah.
Cool. I
Yeah.
will do that.
And basically, if you miss, it will still affect the next time you hit.
Oh,
so
great.
If you miss, it's still in effect.
It just like disperses with a hit.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Great. So this is like it says extra 2d6 radiant damage.
Cool. So if you hit, you'll do a lot of extra damage.
Cool.
That's awesome. 2d6. That's awesome.
That's a lot of extra damage.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take Mercy, my notorious doppelganger assassin killing sword,
Jeez.
and try to stab. You're constricting one of them.
Yeah.
And then the one that
is attacking you is
the one
still
that's attacking
free.
me is in slow motion.
Yeah.
And so this should be pretty easy. And if
Yeah.
I miss, I'm a fucking moron.
He also has a -2 to his AC, so he's a little easier to hit now.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Well, that's a 26.
Yeah, that hits.
So
You
you
hit
roll
soundly.
a d8, which is the diamond one that should be in there.
Right.
And
Oh, do I do that now?
And then 2d6, yeah.
yeah.
Plus 5, right?
both sixes.
Whoa.
Wow, that's 18 damage.
18 damage, very nice. And that's the one directly in front of you that was
That's the
stabbing
one
you.
directly in front of me.
So you broke his spear off of your armor and just...
Yeah, and I think I sink Mercy straight into his heart.
That was branding smite?
Yeah.
That was a good use of a second level
So you
spell
don't kill him.
slot.
You don't kill him, but you go for right where his, you think you'd hit his heart. You hit some lung, and you hear him wheezing. He's not dead.
Doppelgangers have like 5 hearts.
Does he wheeze in slow motion?
And none of them loved you.
Does the blood kind of like float
I didn't
out
break a single.
like
little bit,
slowly?
yeah. What and that was a total of 18 damage, right?
18 damage.
Wait, what about the radiant?
Yeah,
branding smite?
2d6 of that is radiance.
Oh, okay. No,
If
so
that
you see,
matters.
like, as you stab through, you see, like, light almost emanating out of the wound that you just pierced through his armor.
Cool.
Yeah, that was awesome. You can also cast it again on your next turn. You have one more second level spell slot if you want to do it
Sick.
again.
So he looks hurt. Horace, it's your turn.
Or you can save it
Okay.
for the next horrible villain we fight.
The one in front of me is not slowed.
It's in my. It's
It's
coiled in a
restrained.
body. You could try to hit its head.
Yeah, can I attack even though he's coiled up?
Yeah.
Can I attack?
Technically, just
Oh, yeah.
restrained.
Okay.
Or
He
we
just
don't
curled
know
up,
that yet.
even just, like, smack him. I believe as he's restrained, you have advantage on
Yeah.
the attack.
Oh, okay. Well, then here's my first attack. And not a critical, but very high number. 24.
24? Oh, yeah, you hit.
Okay, that's 13.
13 damage? Okay.
Okay. Here's my second hit. 20.
To hit?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, you hit.
Okay.
He's restrained. He can't
Okay.
block with a shield or anything.
Okay. Then that's a 15.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
That was how much damage?
15 plus 13.
Nice.
Yeah, he's looking real hurt.
Yeah.
Stabbing him through the different spaces of the snake.
snake.
Yeah, like as she curls around the spaces that aren't blocked by her, you're just stabbing through essentially. Like a pincushion.
Oh.
So it rolls for a strength check and it gets pretty high. So it breaks out of the snake's grasp, but that's the only action it can make and it hits the floor hard. It turns to the room and with its movement slams up against it with the door with its shield. And you hear him yell, Ysabel! Through the door.
Interesting.
The other one turns and goes to attack Darnsin, who you're still attacking. He can only make one attack, though, because he's slowed.
Thank God.
He rolls poorly. So you knock away his spears. He tries to get you again. Sweeney, it's your turn.
Magic missile. Magic missile at the one that is attacking Darnsin.
Okay.
So 3 bolts of magic out of my hands. Booyakasha. 9 damage total.
Okay.
And actually, can I make a history check? What was the name that he yelled?
Ixalan?
Ixalan. Can I make a history check to see if I recognize that name?
Sure.
Do I know that name?
You do.
That's my ex-girlfriend.
That's your ex-girlfriend's
Oh,
name,
wow.
Horace.
Well, I don't know your ex-girlfriend at all.
Nope.
That
But
was-
you do. You might not have heard it in the heat of battle, but he definitely yelled your ex-girlfriend's
Yeah,
name into the
okay.
room.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna stop for a second and be like, "Excellent."
That's awkward.
Izzy, what do you do?
I'm gonna constrict the shit out of that guy. Again.
No. You're getting back into this snake
Yeah,
curl.
Get over here.
Where
Get
do you think
in
you're
my
going?
body.
No.
21.
Yeah, that's a hit.
15 bludgeoning damage, and you're back in my sneaky body.
Jeez. So he tried to get away, and you just curled him back up and just started crushing him again.
Spider.
Spider slithering.
So you, as a snake, I guess you're whispering that in his ear as you've curled him up. Sneaking, sensual spider.
Spider.
He's like, this is the worst day of my
It's
life.
a alliteration snake.
Alliteration snake.
All right, Darnsin, it's your turn.
This is all this new information. Is there anything to do with this information?
With the ex-girlfriend?
We know.
Darnsin, now's not the time to think about ex-girlfriends.
Now's the time to stab.
I'll do a searing strike. One of them's by the door, and the other one's still attacking me.
Yes.
And he's still in slow motion.
Yes.
Okay. That's a 15.
Plus 8.
Yeah, that hits. That
That's
hits.
23.
So roll a D8 and a D6.
That's an 8.
Huh.
And another 6.
So total that is 6, 8, and another
and
5.
plus 5 for his strength.
So that's 11. That's 19 damage.
That's the most damage you can roll without rolling a critical hit.
Take
That's
that asshole in slow motion.
Awesome.
Like an asshole in slow motion.
Slow motion asshole.
Slow motion asshole.
Ew. That's so gross.
You rolling to see if his soul goes to hell?
Heaven or hell. Oh.
So, Horace, it's your turn.
Okay. Once again, I'm
What-
going to attack.
What happened?
So you stabbed at that guy.
And it was and it was extra fire damage. It was cool.
Oh, you did. Okay. So what does it look like when you hit this dude with your radiant ass sword?
With my radiant ass
Your
sword.
radiant
Yeah.
ass sword. What does it look like when you hit him with your radiant sword of awesomeness?
I'd say since I tried to hit that other guy in the chest, like in the heart, but it wouldn't work. But I had some pretty good luck with hitting him in the eye before. I just go straight for his mouth
Oh, jeez.
and try to
my
like
God.
get right up in his skull.
So you're like pointing upwards, like through the mask.
yeah, nice little upward thrust, uppercut.
So
kinda.
you do 19 damage. So you like clip and rip off his jaw.
Sure.
So he is without jaw at
With
this point.
fire, so it's
with
like
fire.
cauterized.
So it's a cauterized wound. So he's not bleeding out, but he is now without jaw on his face.
Yeah, doppeljaw that. Whoa.
Just a tongue.
Dude, you
basically.
shouldn't speak when you don't have no jaw.
It's rude to speak when you don't have a jaw.
Disrespectful to people around you.
Sick,
Get a jaw.
sick double burn. Burn once from sword. Burn once. Burn second time.
Okay, here's
It was so much concentrated pun.
here's my first attack on the
Horace Kemp.
boa man, and that's a 19.
Oh, you hit.
Okay, and then that's 13 damage.
Oh boy.
Here's my second attack on boa man.
Poor bow man.
Oh, that's a critical.
Nice.
Yeah, that's gonna hurt probably.
So that's 9 plus. That's also 13.
Wow. Okay, so finish him
Oh,
while he's curled up in that boa.
yeah. I'll
Don't
just
hurt
probably stab my sword through one of the gaps in the boa, and then just like twist the sword so that he's just goo inside.
Oh man. So you're just like kind of
Yeah.
blender it in there.
Yeah,
just
so
like,
I just go and then twist it a little bit so that as she squeezes, his insides just like a pop.
oh.
Yeah. High five. Oh, wait, but I'm a snake.
Yeah, I'll high five your tail.
Just pat me. There
Yeah,
we go.
I pat you.
pat.
You guys have been practicing that high five.
Yeah.
Just like, here we go. Got
Yeah.
it. Awesome. All right. So as this happens, the door to the room opens, and standing there is Ravain. You don't see Gendercross, but you see Ravain, and she sees that this guardsman, this bronzekeeper, just exploded to her left. She sees the giant snake. She sees all of you. She opens out her palm, and you see 3 things fire out of her hands.
Is that magic missile?
That's magic missile.
Oh, damn.
She's pumping it up. So, bump, bump, bump it up. So she shoots these out into the snake. So you see a total of 14 damage to the snake.
Yikes.
Okay.
And
Fine.
she also turns to Horace and she waves her hand over you. I'd like you to take a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, hang on. Is she trying to charm him?
No.
Okay. Because just so you know, Paladin, he's got a cool thing where people can't be charmed around him.
Not trying to charm him.
Okay.
I rolled a 1.
Wow. So she waves her hand. You feel weakness overtake your entire body. You feel it in your legs. You feel it in your chest. You feel it in your arms. Your sword is heavier than it was before. And you feel like your strength has almost been sapped. So your attacks now, just mechanically, are going to be doing half damage.
Whoa.
So you've just been weakened heavily.
So half damage on my attacks.
Yes.
Okay.
For now.
That's
So the one that's been slow tries to stab out again at Darnsin. Fails again and tries to save out of that slow.
Right.
Fool.
Does. So it does save out of the slow, so
Okay.
it'll no longer be slowed.
That's fine.
But miss Darnsin. So now, Sweeney, it's your turn.
Okay, so I've seen her come in, and I know what's up with her. I don't see Jendi.
No, you don't see Jendai. Or Jendi.
I mean, we've used both. Cool. I'm going to cast Fireball.
Oh, God. Okay. Going for broke.
Yeah, I have no reason not to.
Well, other than,
Death.
collateral damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not that worried about that. She's a dragon. They can handle it.
I mean us.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I'm casting it into the room.
Oh, okay.
So
Wait.
it'll explode from behind her, and I'm hoping to get the guard with it as well.
Okay.
A bright streak flashes from my finger to a point I choose within range, which is within 150 feet, and then blossoms into an explosion of flame. Each creature in a 20-foot radius sphere, so I want to count her, I want to count the guard that's on him, must make a dexterity saving throw. They have to get 16 or higher.
Okay, here we go. For the guard. He does get a 17. For Ravane. She gets a 15.
Nice.
So she will get hit.
Todd, can you pass me the d6s that I gave you? Because I need to roll...
A bunch of them for Fireball.
Yes, 8d6 fire damage.
Whoa.
The guard takes half damage. 14.
Oh, geez.
She takes 29 damage.
Oh,
And that room...
Is that fire damage?
That's fire damage. That room is destroyed. That room is ruined.
I hope nobody else was in there.
Well,
It was
the
nobody
only
else
other
in
thing
there?
that would have been in there is a silver dragon, and I feel like she'll be all right.
Right. Maybe.
And maybe handmaidens.
Well,
Collateral damage.
they're literally
Those were bridal handmaidens.
that did not occur to me. They are dead.
Cooked.
That's what they signed up when they're being
Yeah.
bridesmaids.
You
When
really
you sign up that form, it's like you might be
They thought
exploded
they-
by fireballs.
they thought they
you
were working
might
for
be
a gold
eaten by
dragon.
dragons.
That's true.
Gold
Okay.
dragons, so normally eating bridesmaids.
All right, that's my turn.
All right. Izzy, it's your turn.
I'm going to go after her because I'm brave. And
Okay.
Brave and crazy.
Brave and crazy. And I'm a big old snake. Here we go. No, it's not the box.
Nope, that's not very high.
Definitely.
What is it?
It's a 9.
Did you try to snake her?
Snide.
That does not...
Yeah.
9.
It's 9. So you're a big snake, so you didn't just count on how big the door was, and
Yep.
you just kind of hit the side of the doorway. You're still trying to get your peripheral vision down of how close everything is.
Okay.
Because eyes are different as a snake as you are as a human.
It's true.
I heard that.
And she still looks like Ravane.
I heard that from snakes. I heard their eyes are different. I'm Matthew McConaughey.
She still looks like Ravane, right?
She still looks like Ravane.
Okay. I mean, she is Ravane. As far as I know, she's Ravane.
She is Ravane.
Yeah.
She's Ravaning it up. Darnsin, it's your turn.
Well, first I'm gonna cast whatever this thing is, Sanctuary, upon my brother Horace.
Oh.
And it's a bonus action. It lasts for 1 minute. A small silvered mirror wards a creature within range against attack until the spell ends. Any creature who targets the warded creature with an attack or harmful spell must first take a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, wow.
Cool. And I can just award this to him,
I
right?
say that?
Thanks, brother.
Yeah. So it's okay.
So anyone who attacks him...
Someone's after him, so
Yeah,
you know.
people are attacking him. Now's the time to cast
Boom.
that.
I'm cool.
All right. There you can have that back.
Here,
No, I'm giving this to you, Horace. Okay. And then, gosh, what am I going to do? There's still a guy after me. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah,
there
there's a
is.
guy. He's on
He's
his last
not-
legs, but he's right in front of you.
How many did he have?
Two
He
legs.
still has 2 legs.
Did he? He's out of slow motion at this point.
He's on his last and still only legs.
Right. And he's out of slow mo.
Yeah, he's at a slow mo.
Oh, yeah.
Only 2?
He's going to do a whole bunch of attacks on his turn.
What?
All right,
Yeah.
I'll try and just stab at this guy with mercy.
With mercy.
Mercy, mercy me. That's what I sing every time I try to kill.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
That's a 7,
+8.
15.
Not enough. Not enough to bring the mercy.
Sad. No mercy.
Sad, slippery
No
sword.
mercy.
What
Slippery.
what happens?
So, Horace, it's your turn.
Okay.
Nothing.
Swing and a miss.
Nothing at all.
all
Sorry.
right. I'm going to swing at the guard that's still up. Can I?
Yeah, of
Am I
course.
close enough to him?
Yeah, the guard that's still up. That's next
Yeah.
to Darnsin.
Right. Is Ravain near us?
She's right in the doorway, right next to the guard.
And
Okay.
she just took a whole bunch of fire damage.
And she's your
Okay.
ex-girlfriend.
So if I step right next to her, so that I'm threatening her, so if she does any more, well, I don't know if she's my ex-girlfriend. I mean, they said
No, we don't know
ex-Doyne,
yet.
But Ravain came out.
I mean,
Yeah.
I
but
mean,
it's-
I know the wily tricks of my ex-girlfriend / ex-boyfriend because it turned out to be a man. Actually, I don't know really the gender politics of changelings. So
Just they prefer the term they.
okay. Well, I just don't know. Maybe that wasn't an issue. Maybe it was just that it could be whatever it wanted. Anyway,
Yeah.
that's going on in my head.
You got a lot.
Horace is having a lot of thoughts about the...
Let's be fair. Horace has never really cared about gender, mostly status.
Mostly status, yeah. Although I am attracted to dragons.
Well, that's because of the
Sexually.
status of dragons.
That's true. That's true.
Sexually.
I'm sexually attracted. All right, so
a lot of weird thoughts running through Horace's mind right now.
if I get right next to the guard, 'cause I'm
Uh-huh.
gonna attack the guard, and I'm within like threatening distance of Ravain, if she does spells, like that can cause problems for her.
Well,
right?
yeah, but if she tries to attack you, thanks to your brother, she would have to make a wisdom saving throw first. And
Okay.
she might have to, on a failed save, she would either have to choose a new target or she'd lose the attack.
Okay. Well, then this is all for the guard. Here it comes for the guard.
Yeah.
Okay. 1 of 18.
that hits.
Okay, then the next one hits also. So, 11 and 8.
11 and 8.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's 19.
19.
That's not bad.
I mean, I know.
Is that half damage though? No, don't you deal half?
Oh, yeah, you deal half of that.
damage.
Oh, you do deal half damage.
I remember.
Yeah.
Good job.
Wait, why? Because she
Because-
casts
I'm-
a thing.
She
He's
hurt
weakened.
him.
Now
Or
I
he.
would like you to make a
They
Constitution
hurt
saving throw.
him.
God, not good. 9.
You are
I mean,
not.
no, 10.
No, not strong enough to break out of it.
All right,
So
all
you're
right.
still weakened. You're still feeling it.
Darn it.
So the
Darnsin.
Darnsin.
it's Darnsin. So Ravain is going to try to like push
Oh.
past you, basically.
Hang on, that's
Okay.
interesting.
What?
Sanctuary. If the warded creature, meaning you, makes an attack or casts a spell that affects an enemy creature, the spell ends.
Well, it's probably better to just not cast Sanctuary then. Can we retcon
Yeah,
that?
I mean,
Wait, what? What do you mean?
because
Because-
it's really more for protecting like an NPC,
Yeah.
like a bodyguard. I didn't realize.
Or
that.
like somebody that's really hurt, and you're like, oh, you got to get out of battle right now.
yeah, but you were still in the thick of
Yeah,
it.
and I'm still like going to be attacked.
Realistically, he wouldn't have cast it right
No.
then. All right.
because he didn't know the.
JK.
Okay.
JK.
Because Darnsin's never
That's-
played
Take
Dungeons and
backsies.
Dragons.
Yeah,
So,
just pulling back the veil.
He doesn't know what this.
Check
shit
this
is.
out. That's how powerful your god is.
That
your
he-
god knew your intentions and
was
was,
He was like, it's not Sanctuary. Just kidding.
That didn't happen.
And then he made time go back like a few seconds.
So now you guys are living in the different reality where Sanctuary
Yeah.
didn't happen.
Yep.
Very interesting.
Bahamut knows that it happened though.
Oh, you also though, because of Darsin's aura of protection, as Todd just pointed out to me, whenever you or a creature within 10 feet of you make a saving throw, you gain a bonus equal to your 2. So would plus
12?
2 have helped? 12?
To break the
The chains that
No.
bind me.
It is
No?
not.
All right.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Close.
But
Not enough.
just something to keep in mind.
Okay.
Something
So
to
I
keep in
have a
mind.
+2 to my Constitution saves.
So,
Yes.
Okay.
so Ravain goes up. Horace, you're like right.
Yeah,
Next
in the
to
way.
her.
Yeah, I'm in the way.
So she tries to push past you and opens her mouth and breathes out into the hallway.
Okay.
And you see not fire, which would be normal for a golden dragon. you see instead black acid pour out of her like flames into the hallway at Izzy and aimed at Sweeney.
Ew.
Darnsin's on the other side, but it would hit Sweeney and Izzy. So I want both of you to roll a dexterity check for me.
We have, remember, +2.
Darnsin does give you a +2 to dexterity.
Two saving throws.
To saving throw, that's right.
19.
19?
23.
Both of you make it. So each of
Yay.
you only take half damage, so each of you only take 10 acidic damage.
Take that, black acid.
Take that black acid.
That's the last thing I heard at the festival.
It's fine. So wait, I'm sorry, how much was it?
10. You only take 10.
Oh.
And
She also extends her left hand and fires 4 bolts straight at Sweeney.
Oh God, I wish she was doing something that made an attack roll so I could cast shield. Oh wait, I have counterspell. Ha 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 ha! Hang on, hang on now.
What spell?
So she opens up her palm to fire
And she's-
4 bolts at you.
Which means it's a second level spell. So because it is third spell or lower, the spell has no effect.
So the 4 bolts fire off straight at you, and as they go to connect, they just
dissipate. They
dissipate.
barely leave her hand. It's more like she holds out her hand. They just like
just like smoke, just like
and then like her hand makes that when the Millennium Falcon like. And that's my last third level spell slot, but I'm glad I saved it.
a lot of shit happened when that fizzled.
Yeah.
a lot of sound effects. A lot of things came into play.
Oh God, Mike's gonna have to add sound effects to all of that. That's all gonna be fun.
Sweeney, it's your turn.
I'm gonna cast Shatter at her.
At her skull.
Shatter at her.
Shatter at her. I pull out of my pocket a chip of mica. I shout bang. I snap, and again putting it right behind her, so it sort of explodes into her back. She has to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Otherwise, she's gonna take 3d8 thunder damage.
She does not. Trust me. She does not make that Constitution saving throw.
Oh, that could have been a higher roll, but 9 thunder damage.
Okay.
That's something.
It looks like it hurts.
Yeah,
It looks like she's feeling it.
I would hope
She
so.
gets smacked against the edge of the doorway.
You feeling that? You feeling that?
Izzy, it's your turn.
I'm going to do a second attempt of constricting her.
All right. Oh, so you're going to constrict Ravane.
Ravane.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
That's
1?
Is that a good?
It's a good oh my god.
It's not a good oh my god.
Really bad.
It's a good oh my
Is it a
god.
1?
It's a
It's
natural
a
one.
3.
Oh.
It's not that bad. It's
a
only 9.
tree.
That's a miss.
I'm rolling really low
That snake
today.
is smacking against, still
I'm
not
just-
getting the angle of that door. There's something weird going on with that doorway. Those architects.
Yep. They knew that snakes would always try to come in. They were like,
Yeah.
how do
We got to
It's
make
not a
this
snake-friendly home.
snake preventative. Darnsin, it's your turn.
Aid.
So you aid everyone, and what does it do
I
specifically?
aid 3 people, which are 3 heroes here. The spell bolsters my allies with toughness and resolve. Each target's hit point maximum current hit points increase by 5 for the duration.
Okay.
And
All
the
right.
duration is
so you guys
8
get
hours.
bolstered a bit.
Damn.
That's quite a while.
Yeah.
All right, great. So Horace, it's your turn.
That's all we get is extra hit points?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to again attack that guard.
That was good.
I'm going to attack that guard twice. I'm still weakened. 1 miss and 1 hit. And so one of my slashes does 7 damage.
So that's with it halved, right?
Yeah, that's with it halved.
He looks like he's pretty weak at this point.
Okay.
He's pretty much on his last legs. So now it's Ravane's turn. Ravane tries to breathe in deep to again get a little bit of that. She tries to breathe deep to get a little bit of that acid, but she seems to have something caught in her throat. So instead, she turns and swings at Darnsin, just physically, tries to hit you.
Shit.
And doesn't do very well, not her forte. So instead, she extends her other palm right to your face and fires 4 missiles right at your face.
Oh, damn it. Hang on.
Oh,
I'm gonna cast Counterspell again. I'm actually gonna use a 4th level spell slot to do that.
jeez.
Wait. Yeah. I have to.
So
I'm not gonna be able to cast
So again,
lightning
she
bolts,
extends
but-
her hand right, like, inches away from your face.
And no.
And just nothing happens. She looks at you, Sweeney, just pissed.
You gotta get up earlier than that to mess with Sweeney.
I'm sorry, your spell failed.
This spell does not work anymore. So the guard in front of Darnsin tries to strike at him again. All of those colossally failed. The highest was a 15, and that was 3 attacks. And your AC is a 18, I believe. So, yeah, all of those missed. So, Sweeney, it's your turn.
I'm gonna try to finish off the guard in front of him. I'm gonna do magic missile and do. I'm gonna do it as a level 2 spell. No, screw it. I'll do it level 1. Oh yeah, you have all my d4s.
Oh, yeah.
7 damage.
7 damage. All right. He's, oh, man, just so close.
Oh,
so
Oh,
close.
I didn't roll for Constitution save. Should I? For my
Oh, yeah. Please
weakness?
do. See if you can get out of that weakness.
Oh God, no.
That's
Same
so
roll as
low.
last time.
So you're still weakened. Still half damage.
Oh man.
Izzy, it's your turn. Snake is getting the bearings down.
So I'm going to actually use my bonus action and pop out of my snake form.
You're gonna pop,
Okay.
pop and lock.
Pop and look. And I'm going to... Where am I? Am I in the room?
You're just outside the doorway.
Okay.
The guard is standing outside the door. Like, everybody is probably within, 5 feet of you.
Yeah.
You keep trying to,
Okay.
you're all pretty well clumped
It's a
in this
tight-
hallway. It's a tight fight right now.
It's going to get even tighter.
It's going to get
TITE.
tight fight.
Even tighter. Because we're going to conjure some animals.
Oh, God.
Stand back.
This hallway is just filled with cracked, dead guard almost dead, purple person spitting acid everywhere, and a giant snake, and now more animals.
Well, the giant snake is gone. It's just little old me. Little old me.
Here comes the
and
animals.
I'm gonna throw my left hand over to where the crushed guard is, and I'm gonna conjure animal, and a giant brown bear is gonna appear there.
Oh, God.
And then I'm gonna throw my right hand over to the other flanking side of us, and I'm gonna conjure that again.
So
we could-
2 brown
we could do
bears?
2 brown bears at my
Jeez.
level. I could do 2 of them.
Holy mackerel.
That's a lot of
At a
bear.
crit level. Or I
That's-
could do 1 level 2. But they're both level 1s.
Nice.
So we got my 2 brown bears, Bruno and Bella.
Aww.
And their roll initiative is...
You sure you want to name them because they may die?
If they die, they come back. They're Fae.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whoa.
Bruno is 16
In initiative
in
order.
initiative order.
Age.
Bella's 13.
Wow.
Some
Yeah.
young bears.
Yeah, Young Bears. That's my band.
The young bears.
Young country bears.
One plays banjo, one plays cymbals.
Hi,
Country bears.
We're Bruno and Bella. This is our first song off our new album.
It's just it's just death metal. All right, so what does the newly formed Bruno and Bella do?
Well, it's on their initiative.
Tour.
They
Oh, that's right.
They let out a roar.
All right, Darnsin, it's your turn. You've got a very weakened guard right in front of you. Ravane, she's pretty pissed, looking at her hand because she just tried to fire magic missile twice and it just didn't happen. She
tell
knows
her.
it's because of Sweeney. I mean, she can figure that out pretty
Don't
much.
tell her I can't do that trick again.
So you've got her in front of you, and you've got a weakened guard directly in front
Well, I
of you.
shouldn't use branding spite for smite. Branding smite for the weakened guard.
No,
No.
don't do that. No.
I should probably just kill that guard unless there's something I could do against her.
I feel like it's best just to take down the guard right now.
Was she able to push past me?
No, she's just kind of reaching out because Darnsin's on the other side.
How many
Got
of
it.
these do I
Got
have?
it.
She like reached over
I think
you
that
and
guard
tried
you
to
could
fire.
just take out
Okay.
with that.
Unless I don't roll well.
Well, but if you don't roll well in terms of damage,
right.
I mean, I think he's got 1 hit point.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna lunge at the.
It's just about rolling the attack.
I'm gonna lunge at the surviving guard,
All right.
Do it, Darnsin. I want to taste his blood.
and I
That's
roll
what
it.
Mercy says.
What do I get?
Oh my God, he rolled a crit. He rolled a natural 20.
I rolled a 20.
So that means you get to roll your damage twice.
Yes, Darnsin. I love this blood on
2
me.
8s? 2 8s?
That's a 5 and a 6.
So 11 plus 5, right?
Yeah,
So
16.
16. So finish him. How do you kill this guy?
I would assume that since I hit him, he's probably on his knees.
He's missing his jaw, remember?
He's missing
you took
his jaw
off.
and I'd say something like, "Too bad you can't pray to Bahamut," and I, just
Take his head off.
take his head off completely.
Jeez. Okay, just one cleave.
Actually, no. I think I from an upward, I thrust downward.
So through his head, through his body.
No,
out-
because he tries to scream or whatever, but he has no lower jaw. So I just go straight down his esophagus into his body, and then
Oh, like driving it in through the open
and
hole.
then I
gotcha.
twist it because that's the Kemp secret. Twist the knife
Kemp's
when it's
secret
in.
to do the extra,
and
do the extra damage.
and he just kind of crumples on the inside, and then I take it out and politely clean it and say a little prayer to Bahamut.
This
Say a little prayer to Bahamut.
Yeah.
this game is rated Peggy 18.
Peggy.
Okay, so that guard is dead. So,
I
Horace,
enjoyed
it's your
his
turn. So it's just Ravane now.
Okay.
If that is in fact her real name.
Where is everybody else at this point? Marcus and
This has just been happening over a series of like
when
Less than a minute.
when
yeah.
there's a fight.
Clark, by the way, has been like killed with acid.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
dead. The acid caught him as well.
Oh,
You
too bad,
guys
Clark.
dodged out of the way, but he got the full brunt of it, and poor Clark is
Yeah.
being cooked inside of his bronze
When we're like
armor.
engaged in action, we don't. There's nothing else that's going on. We're just. This is the only thing, right?
Yeah, there isn't. It's all over a period of few seconds. So
Like
you guys
minutes,
have
yeah.
gone through a few rounds now. So it's been almost a minute.
Got it.
But like at that point, guards are fanning out, or people are letting Marcus know, and I'm sure people are running to this side of the estate. But it's all been happening so fast. You guys are just exchanging blows left and right.
Cool.
I'm going to say before I attack, are you Ixaline?
You're just asking a question.
Yeah. I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to attack. I'm not going to get it. Oh, God. I got a 1 and I got a 3.
Well, those are
Well,
low.
three.
You want
So
high.
what do you do on your fail, your super fail?
You don't want to attack her.
I'm going to trip on the dead dude and fall.
Okay, so you
At her feet.
Yeah.
Excellent slip and just hit
I'll
the
slip on
ground.
the blood. Yeah, I'll slip on the blood. And then here's my Constitution save. Well, that's a little better. 14.
You pass it.
Oh,
So
right.
your weakness leaves
Good.
you. As you hit the floor, it shocks you out of it, basically. The blood flows back into your muscles, and you can feel your strength returning.
Okay.
She looks down at you and says, Horace, you're such an idiot. You ruin everything.
No, I'm not.
So she basically turns to Sweeney now,
Uh-oh.
looks at her fingers, puts it down, breathes in deep again.
See if she can get her breath back.
She catches something in her throat. Nothing. So she instead goes to fire some stuff off at you again. So pass me the...
Can I pretend to counterspell and deception? No, I feel like I'm
No,
just
I don't
not.
think you
no,
can.
that's not a thing. All right.
She's trying to get it off again.
This is gonna hurt.
She's trying to get it off again.
Make sure to add 1 magic missile.
So you take 13 damage.
Cool. I'm at 23 I've taken 23.
All right.
Out of what?
49 now, thanks to aid.
Sweeney, it's your turn.
Shatter. She's got to make another Constitution
Okay.
saving throw.
She fails.
Okay, cool.
job.
I am going to do some damage.
Oh, man.
Barely.
That's what they're
5.
rolling.
5 damage. That's it.
5 damage.
5.
That's not very much at
$5
all.
damage.
That was on 3 d8s, guys. I rolled 2, 2, and 1.
Jeez.
That
She
was-
feels it. She's a little bit tickled in the back.
Really low.
She's tickled. All right, Izzy, it's your turn. You've got your... Well, actually, you know what? No. You've got Bruno and you've got Bella.
Bruno goes first.
Yep.
Bruno's gonna charge at the lady, and he's gonna do a melee attack.
All right.
Hold on, where's my brown bear? +5. Okay.
Where's my brown bear? Oh, hold on. Where's
Where is my brown bear?
9 is 14 for bite. Ooh. 10 for claws.
14 and 10, neither hit.
Ooh.
So Bruno misses. What about Bella?
Bella goes up first.
This doorway's getting crowded.
Bruno.
Yeah, there's a lot of people in this doorway.
10 for her bite. Ooh. 21 for her claws.
Hits.
Nice.
Claws
So
hit.
she claws.
Resoundly.
I'm gonna do 2d6. Oh, that's 6. Plus 3, that's 9. Plus 4, that's 13 slashing damage.
Nice.
And then, is it my turn after my bears? Am I after my bears?
Yeah, you're after your bears.
Okay, cool. Then I'm gonna cast Blight.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, man.
And I'm just gonna throw my hands out at her. She must make a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution. Also terrible.
Yes.
Fails.
I
Yes.
need 8d8.
Oh, God.
All right, jeez.
Give me the D's.
I've got 5.
I think you still have mine.
What is this spell called?
Blight.
Blight. Blight is a necro.
Right.
Necrotic.
Drains
Necrotic
their
energy.
Drains their moisture.
Yeah.
I'm gonna actually roll these in groups. We'll do 2 at a time. 2.
Good so far.
Snake eyes?
Yeah.
10.
So
12 total.
12. 12 plus 6.
18.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, plus 5.
Wow. 23 damage.
Nice.
Good work.
So she looks weakened. She kind of almost falls to the floor, but catches herself as her legs and her body starts to shrivel up in pain. And you can see as this happens to her, some of her skin starts to shift and change, much like you saw that happen with the guard. It looks like she's starting to be affected as well. It seems like maybe she's having difficulty holding some type of illusion. Darnsin, it's your turn.
Horace,
Yes.
would you have any last words for...
I thought you were asking me. I was like, are you betraying me, brother?
What a twist!
I'm laying in the dead guard's body.
Yeah, you're looking up from the floor.
Looking up at Ravane, and I look over at you and I say, like, no, go for it.
Because this seems to be maybe a doppelganger, and I know that you used to date one.
I don't even know if this is Ixalan or not.
All right. Well, I'll use a branding smite.
That's the last words. I don't even know if this is Ixalan or not.
Ravane, looks down at you on the floor, like, eyes wide, just like, idiot. And
16.
16? Not enough.
Boners.
What?
Boners.
No boners.
Sorry, that wasn't enough to hit her.
But that spell still lasts.
All right.
So, Horace, it's your turn.
So I can use my move to stand.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're right in front of her.
Okay. I'm going to attack 3 times.
Oh, boy.
Using
Wow.
my action.
Action
Surge.
surge.
Once, twice, 3 times a Horace.
Okay, so that's a 21.
Yep, that hits.
Okay, then they both hit.
Oh,
So,
jeez.
10 and 15. So 25. And
25 for the first 2 attacks?
Yeah, and here's the third. Woo, God, I'll take it. Whatever it is.
Well, you rolled a natural 20
Yeah,
on
it's
your
a
die.
critical. It's a critical. So what's the damage?
Oh, my God.
Plus 8. Plus.
Oh, so
Oh
let's
my
see. 8 plus 6 plus 7.
What?
Yeah, so 14 plus 21.
21 plus 25, though, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
21
Yeah.
plus 25.
That was 46.
6 damage?
Yeah.
All right, that's finish her.
Oh my gosh. You're the stupid one, Ixalan, I think. and then I'll just stab her right through the gut. And run her through.
I fucking hate you.
Yeah, I don't like you either. And then I'll pull the sword out. And disembowel
She
her.
drops to the floor, and you see her body shift and change. And she is, in fact, she has white kind of skin, similar to the other doppelgangers, but you can see the face is recognizable, and it was.
You mean like the
Ixalan.
white weird, like the white like blank face? I'm
Well,
like, that's
she
Ixalan.
she is half doppelganger.
Yeah, no, they have
So she
features.
has
Yeah,
the
right.
skin of
They
the
don't-
skin of a doppelganger,
Yeah.
but she has the features of a human.
They don't all look the same. That's racist.
Yeah.
Jeez, don't be so racist,
Sorry.
Horace, against doppelgangers and half doppelgangers.
Yeah, that was my ex-girlfriend/boyfriend. I think.
You guys are weird.
As this happens, and as you see her drop to the floor, you can see a better look into the room, and you see Gendicross
Burst into flame.
is unconscious in the back of the room.
Dad, you were doing my old girlfriend/boyfriend.
Yeah, Marcus has run up at this point. I'm gonna need a minute to understand what has happened here. I'm gonna need some time to sit down. What the hell has happened? Who is this on the... Where's Ravane?
Does the body on the ground smell like the black dragon?
It smells disgusting.
I'm not asking. I'm asking Jay. This is a
Oh,
Jay
you're just
question.
asking me.
That's
Yes.
how Jay talks.
Yeah,
Yes,
okay.
she smells disgusting. She smells like the black dragon.
More importantly, where's Mom?
You see that Gendicross, your mom, is unconscious in the back of the room.
Oh God.
I'm gonna run over.
Did the
to
fireball
her
get her?
and see if
The
she's
fireball,
okay.
the room's pretty deep. It's a bridal suite. It's a pretty
Okay.
big room.
Okay.
For a bridal suite for a royal is pretty
A
massive.
queen, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. Is she unconscious?
She's unconscious.
I'm
yes.
gonna cast a healing word.
So you cast it. She wakes up. Oh, what happened? I was talking to that disgusting woman. She smelled horrible, and then I ended up here. What? Is everything all right?
Thank God you're safe, Mom.
Did anyone, Horace? Did you talk to that woman?
It was
I think she might have something to do. Maybe she knows Umbernacht or something.
Really?
She smelled horrible. She smelled just like his place, and I've been there for a few days now.
What does Umbernacht have to do with this?
Well, she said someone stole his blood. It's
Oh, they used his blood to become some sort of, I don't know.
Oh.
Dragon morph. Wait, if she had the dragon blood,
Can I do an Arcana
she'd
check?
be
You can do an
able
Arcana
to
check.
Yeah, maybe
doppelgang any dragon.
Oh.
But she would need the DNA base in order to build off of it first.
That DNA is a very complicated issue for D&D times.
But for doppelgangers,
15.
it's easy.
15, you know some kind of weird stuff had been done. You can check the room, you can see Ravain's things, you see you find a vial of blood, some black dragon blood. Later you see the 3 other wizards come in here, Jiguhor, Jabstein, and Randy. They kind of do like a CSI wizard style of the room. Yeah, I think I have an idea what happened. You see, like, you can use, like, dragon blood for different stuff, but, like, as a doppelganger, she, like, used it to be, like, a dragon, but, like, a stinky dragon, so she blocked it by casting, like, a spell on, like, your senses and stuff.
Where'd she get the gold dragon blood?
No, I mean, like, you can, as long as you have dragon blood, you can kind of take the persona of a dragon. She used a little extra doppelganger flair to basically, mask it, make herself look like a golden dragon.
Sneaky mom.
Wow.
Yeah.
Jiggyhor, thank you for your insight.
No problem, bro.
Yeah.
And good to see you. By the way, I've been doing this thing with the fist.
Oh,
fist
yeah.
to your fist to my
Fist
fist.
to my fist.
Yeah, that's cool. All right, well, this is pretty weird and pretty strange Bahamut,
Sorry for
bros.
being rude earlier, Jiggy Whore. I was feeling
It's all right.
emotional.
That's all right.
So
But,
the guards, have they returned to normal?
Oh, the other guards?
Nope, they're still dicks.
Those
The
two-
bronze guard that were
The other
doppelgangers?
yeah, they're those 2 are the only ones that were doppelgangers. The other ones, Jiguhor, you guys go around and
Yeah.
there's a thorough checking of the bronze guards at this point. They all seem to check out. Sweeney, you're involved in this process as well. Randy and the rest of the wizards kind of test and detect magic around, and they all seem to be fine. It just seems like these were the only doppelgangers or Darnells that infiltrated the estates. And it looks like it was just in this specific location.
Sure, it smells a lot better now.
Well, that wedding cake isn't gonna eat itself.
Happy Bahamutmas.
You should tell us all about your ex-girlfriend, Horace, while we eat the wedding cake.
Well, maybe.
Marcus, Mother, I know you guys have gone through some difficult things, but would you maybe consider renewing your vows over a giant wedding cake?
Well, it's not really my decision. And looks over at Gendacross. I would like you to make a persuasion check.
A persuasion check on
Like Gendacross and
on their love.
on their love.
Yeah.
To
Natural
rekindle
20.
love. Just roll and
Roll to rekindle their love, please.
roll to rekindle
Roll.
love.
No
roll to
pressure or
rekindle love.
anything.
It's,
If you get a
five.
1, I'm gonna cry.
did you roll a 1?
Roll a 2.
You rolled a 2. Close to 1. Horace, would you like to chime in? You're another Kemp.
Mom, Dad, the only life I've ever known, the only Kemp that I've ever known is a Kemp estate with you two at its head. I don't think the Kemp estates are what they could be. And think about what is underneath this place. Think about the danger. Even if there's problems in your marriage, shouldn't you stay together for the family? Shouldn't you stay together because together you're stronger?
Well,
I mean, Mom, do you think Dad's really going to protect the caverns?
I don't know.
Sorry, Dad.
He's got I was going to say the Bronze Keepers, but they've been infiltrated. For Kingdom, maybe we should celebrate. Maybe we should renew our vows. And Marcus is he's like, that sounds like that's probably the right idea. You are always the smarter one, Jenny. Well, we'll set up and we'll get everything ready. So I'll see you all in there. You can't take it back now. Bye. And he runs out of the room. So Marcus seems very happy, and Gendacross dresses in her fine garbs, and there is a renewing of vows. And you guys attend the wedding. There's celebration at the end. There is gift giving, just as it is Bahamutmas. You guys exchange gifts and things like that.
Do we exchange gifts to each other?
You guys exchange gifts to each other. Do you guys give each other any gifts?
Horace, you get a world's best mom sweater.
Oh.
And Izzy, you get a necklace that you remember me buying in the Great Maw.
I was with you when you bought this, but thank you, Sweeney. This is very thoughtful of you.
Yeah, and Darnsin, you get a button.
Why, thank you, Sweeney. I'll appreciate this button forever. I'll wear it on next to my very esteemed lapels here.
You know, out of character, I do know what you guys like, and I'm gonna give Izzy a big, huge bowl of forest berries that I know you love.
I love berries.
And then I'm giving you, Sweeney,
Me?
yeah, a whole new, brand new parchment for your spells.
Aww.
So you got to book a special book to hold your spells.
So
and it's waterproof.
you no longer have to ink them on your body.
That's right.
I don't have to do that anyway. I
Yeah.
have a spell book.
Yeah, but you know, this is really fancy and it's waterproof. So.
Oh, that's... I'm not going to use it, but thank you.
I give several of my compatriots and friends Bahamut Bibles. Which they accept with, like, you know, they're like, thanks.
Yeah.
But for my brother Horace, I give him a toy crown that says Kempland on it, and I tell him, "You'll always be a king to me, Horace."
Brother. Here. Oh, I know what I got my brother. I give him a big hug from my heart.
Aww. I'm going to give Horace, it's like a geode, but it's a brooch that you put like on one of your scarves. So if you have a scarf around your neck, you can clasp it with it.
Izzy, this is surprisingly tasteful.
Yeah, I
And
made it.
I put it on.
Yeah.
Oh, I like it.
And then with Sweeney, I crocheted him kind of like fingerless gloves, but they're a little
Ooh.
like too cute. They're a little cute, but they're like green and white and blue and a couple various like tie-dye yarn. But
Aw.
I knitted you. Yeah,
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh. And through all of your gift giving, Jendai walks up to you, Horace, passes around gifts. Darnsin, you get a nice new shield from Marcus. You open it up and you can see it's nice, glistening, gleaming shield. And Jendai walks up to you, Horace, and presents a large, long parchment, a parcel, I guess. You unwrap it and you can see that it is in fact a sword,
Whoa.
a beautiful, glistening sword.
Whoa.
Horace, as I said, I've been following your adventures, and you've been doing quite well. And I know it can be dangerous out there, and from all of this that I've heard, I've been fashioning this in hopes for Bahamutmas, and I wanted to give this to you. This is not typically done. Instead of giving you something old, I wanted to give you something new for what you're trying to do. I had this forged. It took a very long time, but this is, well, I've named it you can name it yourself, and I recommend you do, but I came to calling it the Velvet Dragon.
The Velvet Dragon. It's beautiful, Mom.
And the sword itself, the grip is a weave of silver and velvet up to a golden hilt. Bronze, brass, and copper weave as one to forge the radiant crossguard that meets the locket of the scabbard. And the scabbard itself is fine leatherwork. And at its midpoint, you see a weave of papyrus curl around the scabbard itself, etched in ancient draconic inscribings in a dialect even you cannot read. The papyrus curls up and around the scabbard to the crossguard, tethering the sword and its scabbard together. You see, this sword is more than just a gift for protection. It's companion. You see, this isn't done often, but this sword is bequeathed with life. And once you break this seal, it will gain personality and sentience. And the moment you break this seal, the feeling and the emotion that you have when you do it will birth a new blade. And I'd be happy for you to name it yourself. But here it is, for now, the Velvet Dragon. And whatever you decide it to be, it'll be.
Well, I'm going to wait for the right time. to
No,
birth
pop the
it.
top right now.
Yeah, pop it right now.
You
This-
think I should pop it
It
now?
might sing.
Make it from this emotional state.
Oh, okay, Mom.
Do it, Horace.
All right, I'm going to do it. I'm going to pop it now.
So you grab the handle and rip it. So the papyrus rips. You see the papyrus burn up, and as you pull it from its sheath, you see that the blade itself is actually platinum, that of Bahamut. So all of the 5 dragons and Bahamut itself encompassed in the blade, and you hear a loud singing, echoing billow out into the great hall. And we'll have you do this next time. You'll be actually rolling up the intelligence, charisma, and wisdom for this sword.
Cool.
Wow.
But it speaks, I am alive! Oh my gosh.
Not the voice I expected from your sword, but cool.
Hello!
Hi, sword.
Hello, master!
Yes, I am your master.
I guess I'm here now.
You and I are going to forge a kingdom together.
I very much look forward to that.
And you're also going to be inside a lot of people.
Oh, well, if that is what it be, that is what it be, I think. I think I'm okay with that.
And I'll try to never cut rope with you.
Oh, well, thank you.
Unless I'm in an emergency.
Oh, well, that's understandable. That's probably wise.
And don't talk to me while I'm sleeping.
Okay, I'll keep that to myself then.
Thanks, Mom.
And as the party comes to an end, one final scene is seen on the side. Sweeney is looking upon the festivities, and you guys are enjoying yourselves. You see, actually, Sweeney, a small white dove lands next to you and scutters around on the table. It hops up to you, playfully looking to gain your attention.
Hey.
You can actually see it carries a note tied to its leg. Up the sides of the note, you can see what is clearly the name Sweeney written in ink.
Hey, that's me.
So do you pull the note out?
Yeah, definitely.
So you pull the note out and you unroll it. It reads, "Dear Linus Whitaker, we know what you are. We know what you've done. None of you are safe." At the bottom of the page, you see a strange symbol, an upside-down triangle with 2 prongs coming out either side at the top. There is only one other place you've seen this before.
In the book that we took to the library.
And you look up at the dove. You see now that it's lying on its side, dead, rotting as if it had been for days. End of adventure. Thanks so much for joining us for our holiday adventure. We had a blast playing with Todd. In fact, he ended up joining our regular Thursday night D&D group not long after this recording. Somehow he still manages to roll incredibly well, suggesting he may be bewitched in some way. And if you'd like to help us search for evidence of his magical powers, be sure to follow him on Twitter @TGLevin. Next week, we'll be back on with the cast for our special Christmas Day bonus episode. First, we'll discuss our various family holiday traditions, and then we'll sit down and discuss the design and development of this adventure. Photos and character art for our show can be found at partialarc.com, where you can listen to or download full episodes. You can also find full episodes of our other podcasts, including Because Comics, where myself and Mike Christensen talk about the weird and wacky stories of comic books. If you'd like to email us any questions or comments, you can do that at FridayNightQuests@gmail.com. You can also follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and Tumblr, all under the handle Partial Arc. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you on the battlefield.
Yeah, I'm gonna loot the body.
So, how much experience do we get?
Well, now we have a skeleton army, so that's pretty neat.
End of adventure.
Oh, great.
I'm not done with the adventure. Horace dances!
Dancing! Drinking eggnog. Eggnog.